I feel like I cover a lot of dumb situations, but this one right here is painfully stupid. But hey, what's up? Welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, we're covering the Karl Jacob situation. If you don't know who he is, he's essentially one of the main characters from the MrBeast channel who ended up having a successful streaming career outside of all that. But recently, the poor dude got canceled, apparently. Why did he get canceled? Well, apparently in 2018, he took a picture with the Twitch streamer Poseidon, and this is years before he had a career of his own. So then the court of Twitter just deemed that Karl shouldn't have a career anymore, I guess. We officially live in funny land. Nothing makes sense anymore. Apparently in 2021, you just get canceled by association, even though the association is so vague and brief that it's literally one picture back in 2018.
What is he talking about? Stream sniping, blah, blah, blah?
Poseidon was a real life streamer. So he just ran around, he streamed himself doing anything. So for example, he'd go to the mall and then viewers would see which mall he was at. So they'd stream snipe him. So they'd run and meet him in real life. So essentially Karl did this one of the times, I guess, Poseidon was in a place that was near to where Karl lives. I don't know where that is. I'm assuming North Carolina because he's with the MrBeast crew. Karl just showed up there and took a picture with Ice. And that is the whole reason he's getting canceled now.
Oh, so this happened... He did
in
this...
2018.
Okay.
That's why I'm saying we are truly in funny land. But this is apparently the post that got him canceled. Here's a photo of Karl Jacobs with a racist streamer, Poseidon, which Karl has said he was a big fan of. The streamer would have raids and he would have his fans call black people racial slurs. Okay, first of all, we need to be reasonable here. I don't believe Poseidon is racist at all. He's had a bunch of dumb situations on his streams over the years, which he's apologized over and over and over again. I mean, this dude has been on an apology campaign for more than a year now. Canceling Ice now for his actions back in 2018 is like canceling Logan Paul now for his forest adventures back in 2018. Like, the dude apologized over and over again, and I don't really know what else the dude can do, because he's clearly learned from his mistakes. Call me crazy, but I feel like we should reserve the term racist for actual racist people, and that shouldn't be a hot take. And just to show how odd the situation is, so the person who's canceling Karl, right? I guess they updated their bio now that Karl has responded to this whole situation by saying, Karl noticed X1. He noticed that they're trying to ruin his life, so now they're bragging about the fact that he noticed them. We live in funny land. This is so stupid. That is what I call mental illness. So I guess another Minecraft Stan account created this compilation of tweets from this Karl situation. So let's see if we're missing anything. Oh wow, okay, see, most of these tweets are actually now deleted. I'm assuming it's because Karl actually responded to this situation. That shows you how much of a nothing burger this is. But Karl went onto Twitch to apologize for this, and at first he apologized for how bad his apology was going to be. It was weird. Like, the dude was clearly heavily affected by this. He was shaking, he was biting his nails. Like, this is clearly really affecting the guy. The guy has never received any negative backlash before, it seems. And this is all because of a picture that he took more than 3 years ago. It's so insane.
Also, isn't he like really young? He's like a kid, isn't he?
He's 22.
Oh.
So when he took the picture, he was 19. I don't see why he's apologizing for this to begin with, like, especially because he took this picture before he even had a career. But anyway, here's Karl's response.
So there's threads going out there that I've associated with a streamer, a prominent streamer that is currently known for a lot of bad stuff, like racism, any phobia you could think of. And I just want to make it clear, 1,000,000% I don't condone anything they've done. I hope that it's clear that that's just not who I am as a person. It's just never who I want to be. It's not, I just don't want anybody to ever associate that garbage with me, because it's just not true, right? I don't know, I'm sorry that I've made anybody feel uncomfortable, because I understand that. You know, I went stream sniping, and I just wanted to address that and say, like, honestly, I am sorry that I've upset people. I know I have, and I appreciate you guys a lot for hearing it out, at least. I guess for context, I've always been a massive fan of Twitch, right? And I've always wanted to be a Twitch streamer. It's just been my passion. I was never a massive fan, but I guess I did actively support, bad content creators at one point, and I am sorry. I do want to address really quick, there's chat logs of me coming out saying that I have recently been in the streamer that they're talking about's chat, spamming like tryhard7, stuff like that. I just want to make it clear that I've never once used tryhard in a way where it was meant to be racist, right? Just for context, back in early Twitch, what we now know as like 07 is what people used to do as tryhard7. It was kind of like a salute to when you joined a stream, and I know that there's racial connotations attached to it now, but I just want to make it clear that I've never advocated for racism, anything like that, and that I it's just not me. And I know I can just say that, but I promise I'll like make that clear, if that makes sense.
See, I feel like that was all unnecessary because he took an issue from like a fringe Twitter mob and then he put it out in front of his entire main audience. But as I said earlier, I feel bad for Karl. Like, he's clearly affected by this. Like, he spent the first few minutes of this apology literally just shaking and biting his nails. You can tell this guy would not do anything hateful to anyone. So before, a very small group of people knew about this, and now his entire audience knows about this, which then sent this massive hate mob towards Ice Poseidon. Again, even though he's been on an apology tour for the last year. But Ice Poseidon actually responded to this and made this thread on Twitter. I got did dirty. I'm sorry for being the streamer everyone watched in 2017 through 2018. It was a different time and edginess was perceived differently. I'm so tired of getting thrown under the bus though. I've done my dues and I've changed for the better. It's been years. Judge someone for the present, not the past. Refusing to let people change is terrible because we've all been young and dumb before. Humans ain't perfect, so stop pretending like they are. Also, to you, Minecraft stans, everyone was edgy back in 2017 through 2018. You just weren't born yet. Also, to all streamers, if you allow your fans to dictate your life or how you should think or who you should follow on Twitter, then it won't end well. Trust me, I used to let my fans dictate my entire life and it didn't go well. Be your own person, everyone. Honestly, that's a fair response, and I understand that he's sick and tired of this constantly being brought up over and over again for, I guess, stuff that he's done in the past.
I can't believe how long ago 2018 was.
I know.
That is weird.
So after that, Karl actually responded again with a twit longer that reads, addressing concerns. After my stream the other day, I felt like I wasn't able to express how I felt correctly and that it wasn't the best format for me to respond in. Yeah, you should have never responded in a live format like that.
You probably just wanted to be as authentic as possible though, you know?
I know, but in him trying to be as authentic as possible, he kind of made his apology in a way half and he almost made it worse for himself. I feel so bad for him that he's going through this, and the fact that he doesn't have people around him saying, Karl, take a step back, man. You should not let these people dictate your life.
And it's also scary because if you say something the wrong way, it'll be misconstrued immediately.
Exactly, and then instantly clipped, and then 300 millions of videos like the ones I'm making right now will be made on it, and there you go. As soon as like this happens to you, you are between a rock and a hard place. Because either you respond to people, and when you respond to people, then you have to kind of respond to all the other things, because if you respond once, then they're going to expect you to respond to everything, or the same people are just going to keep kicking you until you respond. I completely sympathize with Karl here. I just feel very bad for him. It's a shitty situation that he was put into by a bunch of people who don't understand what they're actually doing to a creator. These are the things that make being a creator so stressful, and you'll burn out either way. Like you'll burn out if you try to constantly please people. You'll burn out. If you're constantly being kicked for not addressing stuff, you'll also burn out. People just put creators on this pedestal and then they go, oh, this person can't do anything wrong. They just don't treat large creators like they're human beings as well. Karl and Ice Poseidon go through an equal amount of emotions as everyone else. And I don't feel like that's clear, because some people have that mindset that goes, oh, these are these big creators. They make a bunch of money. They're not human beings. Their feelings are equally as valid, especially the whole guilty by association. It's so toxic. It's insane. They're attacking people who just follow Ice Poseidon as well on Twitter, which is a whole nother thing, stupidity. If you can't learn and grow from your mistakes, what's the point? Isn't the end goal to just be a better human being every day? Admit to your mistakes and continue on. That's all you can really do. Life is just one big lesson, and you slowly learn it. In the earlier stage of life, you can do a whole lot of dumb stuff. And later on in life, you'll realize, wow, that was dumb. I really wish I couldn't do that. But the thing is, you can't really kick yourself for the past, because that's bad, because you can't really live in the past. All you can really do is live in the present, learn from the past, and continue on into the future and be better. That's really all you can do. I realized I was supposed to read Karl's twit longer here, but here's the screenshot of it right here. So you can pause it here. I'll also link it in the description down below. My opinions on it, again, I feel like he is over apologizing for something he really shouldn't be apologizing for, especially not this extensively. I mean, he's now made a dedicated stream to apologize and a twit longer for something a fringe group started. At the end of the day, what it seems like this did was just send Ice Poseidon way more hate. So I guess to wrap everything up, I feel bad for everyone involved here, except for the Twitter mob. I feel bad for Ice Poseidon, I feel bad for Karl. It's a shitty situation both of them are in, but I guess that's just how the cookie crumbles on the internet. But what do you guys think? Please let me know in the comments down below. Do you think the Twitter mobs are overreacting, or do you think it's actually justified? If you think it's justified, please let me know why you think it's justified, and let's have a healthy conversation in the comments without attacking each other, because we can have a civil discussion without going all out war on each other. I know it's 2021, and I know that's really hard to do so, but we can have nice conversations. Other than that, I hope you guys had a wonderful day. If you're new here, I welcome you to my channel. It'd be awesome if you subscribed. If you didn't have a wonderful day, there's always tomorrow to make it better. So anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.